a message. And we are live. Hello, everybody. Hello, lovely Sarah.
Hello.
Sat outside in the beautiful, what looks like countryside. You actually look like there are stables behind you.
There are, yeah.
Is it that? It's
yeah.
It's that authentic. That authentic is actual stables. So hello everybody who watches live, watches on catch up and replay. We're live on the Sip and Share UK Facebook page, website, group. All right. Yeah. And importantly on Stable Yard Distillery's Facebook page as well. So hello. So if anyone has any questions, I didn't do a post actually and said if you've got any questions, please put them on. So we're just going to freestyle. Rachel Andrew says, hello. Do you know Rachel Andrew? I'm always curious.
No.
Hello. Oh, hello. Really? New friend. Hello, Rachel. So I'm here with Sarah from last Friday's Stable Yard gin review. So we're going to have a chat. Well, wait a minute. I've not got a drink yet. So let's get this sorted first things first. Oh, I love that little pop of gin. What are you drinking, Sarah? What have you got with you this evening?
I've got our wild berry and hibiscus gin tonight with an elderflower tonic.
Oh, wild berry and hibiscus with elderflower tonic.
Yes.
I nearly put, so we've got Louise. Hello, my gin arrived this morning, just having my first sip. Louise Tilsley. Louise, did you buy one of these? If not, Louise, that's really awkward. No,
there's a logo out in the post this week, so yeah, she could have been one who's got one. I can't remember.
Oh, good, I like that. We're so busy. It's all going out now. I've just abandoned measurers. Started this journey about 10 weeks ago. Like, come on, Kate, be disciplined. Have a measurer, have a pourer. No. Oh, it's the cloudy one, isn't it? It's all the I'm going to put a bit more in. It's all the excitement of the cloud. So just so everybody can see what I'm drinking.
Everybody that, doesn't it? Why it's cloudy. How does it go from clear
right
to cloudy?
Well, let's just talk. Let's start with that then. Let's go. So hit me with, let me show everybody this, what I'm drinking. So I've got the cloudy lemon and cardamom. Oh, my laptop is, oh God, I'm pouring tonic all over my MacBook. Probably better ways to spend your evening, Kate, than doing that. Let's pop that back there. Okay, with a light Indian tonic. There we go. Cheers, Sarah.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody. David's here. Hello, Pammy and David here. David, are you the chap who said this is your wife's favourite gin? I think you are.
I do know Pam and David. Yeah,
you do know them. We've got some place. So the magic. I remember. Yes, the conversation. Let me move this laptop. It's kind of a bit crazy. The magic. So come on, Sarah, hit us with it. I'm putting it down to magical powers that you've got at Stable Yard Distillery. You're putting it down to probably science.
Yeah, we go with the magic. It sounds more fun. But the cloudiness is actually called laushin, which means the oils from the gin run go up over the column into the gin. So it actually adds flavour to the gin, but when you add anything, it dilutes the alcohol. It brings the oils out and it goes cloudy.
And unfortunately, with tonic, we do have to add something to dilute the alcohol. Yes. As much as us gin drinkers don't like doing that, we have to do that.
Yeah, there's a few small gins that do have like a cloudy gin as it's in the bottle, but it's clear in the bottle. It's strong enough that when you add anything to dilute it, that's when it goes cloudy. So we'll go with the magic, but that's the So what you're saying, everybody, is it's magic. That's basically what Sarah's saying. So we're just going to go with magic. Okay. So where is Stable Yard? Where is the Stable Yard? I can see it behind you. Where in the country are you? So, tell us all about where you are. So we're in Preston, which is in the northwest for anybody who's not too sure, and we're just on the outskirts of Preston, heading more to the coast, halfway between Preston and Blackpool. In a tiny little village called Catford. So we are.
Oh yeah, I remember googling this.
Yeah, we are tiny. We are lucky to have one really, really good pub, which stock us, and they
bloody well, I hope so.
Yeah, we did our lunch night there. Actually, it was a really good night, and But yeah, we are a tiny village, but I think I do supply majority of the village now with gin, which is good.
Yes, both the retail outlets, the pubs, and the individuals. I'm sure there's a healthy business in keeping Catfirth.
Yeah, that's it.
Topped up with what percentage are we on? Oh yeah, 46. I remember reading this and going, Jesus. So by the way, hi, for anyone that hasn't met me, I'm Kate from Sip and Share. If I'm on the Stable Yard feed and you're like, what's this? I'm used to a very classy lady that is Sarah, and these very, very sophisticated, clever gins. And I've only tasted your lemon one, but I remember from the review last week. Hi, Thea. No, you've not missed anything. We're just chatting. We're just chatting as we normally do on a Wednesday. I remember last week tasting this lemon and cardamom gin and feeling like, and I think I wrote it in the review, if you are the sort of woman, I'm a woman, so I'm going to use my own biology in this, you're sort of woman that is like, oh my God, I don't know why I do that voice. Gordon's lemon is the best. This is not the gin for you. I almost want to say we won't post it to you folks. If that's where you're at, it's not appropriate for you. This is a grown-up, clever, you have to watch the review, but a grown-up, clever, sophisticated, rounded, attention to detail sort of gin. Is that a fair surmise, Sarah?
Yeah, that is definitely fair. Lemon. It's definitely not a party.
It's not a party gin.
No. Yeah, there's nothing sweet about it. One thing we do with all our gins, we don't add any sugar to any of them. So they are, a pure gin. They are for your gin drinkers.
They are for gin drinkers. Yeah. This isn't. If you've got a friend who is just thinking, I just want to get into gin. So my sister, for example, loves citrus fruits. She's like, I'm not really into gin yet. I'm not going to introduce her to you yet. First of all, because I don't want to waste my nice gin on somebody who won't appreciate. I get quite angry about this. Somebody who won't appreciate it or might glug it either. I'm not happy about people that do that. And instead, this is somebody that appreciates gin, can get the subtleties, gets the punch of the citrus peel and the lemon.
Yeah.
And it's basically it's like a classy friend. It's a sophisticated friend.
Yeah. You might not be sophisticated after drinking a bottle of it.
No, but you'll all be in the same boat. You're all in the non-sophisticated boat. So tell us about. So I've got lemon and cardamom here. Who are lemon and cardamon's brothers and sisters? So you've got Rose. Who's in the family?
So the first one we've got is our classic. So this was our first gin we brought out. We set off making some research and develop into a plain one back in March 2019, and we released it in December 2019. So we wanted to go for, probably selfishly, a gin that I like rather than possibly what would sell, but luckily it does sell. Wanted to keep local, so sort of went for the gins I sort of like, which were one of my favourite ones is like your Caroon Scottish gin.
Yeah.
So that was sort of a baseline that I liked. So then we added some local botanicals. We've got the hawthorn berries. We've got the heather flowers in there. So it's a little bit floral, but it's still very smooth, very easy drinking. It's now a lot of people's favourite. Some people who actually used to like Bombay and things actually quite like it, which it's not as floral as a Bombay.
Yeah.
They do quite like it, yeah. So we set off with that one, and then very quickly my friends all said you need a flavoured gin. So we made our wild berry and hibiscus. So we take the classic gin and then we infuse it with the wild berries and hibiscus. Leave it for quite a few days to infuse, and then bottle it up. And again, that's what I'm drinking. It's really pink. It's really pretty in the glass. There's no sugar in it, so it's a really dry gin, but you still get the fresh, fruity flavour with it. And quite a lot of people who don't like your flavoured gins, your fairly sweet rhubarb and ginger ones, they actually like this because even though it's flavoured, it's still a traditional dry gin. And then it actually came from some of our local people who are hardcore gin drinkers, wanted a navy. So we have a navy gin, which I did some personal research and development over Christmas, and then decided it was good at 57%, and we brought it out. So yeah.
I have never. I feel like we should start again. But I have never had a Navy strength gin.
Oh,
In fact, I'm going to ask.
Send you a sample up or something. Yeah.
I'm going to write it. If I'm going to ask you, I really appreciate everyone can see that. Can you see the comments, Sarah?
No.
Have you had? Okay, so if you should be able to click on part of your screen on the right, if you can see anything. Have you had a Navy strength gin? Yes or no? So, folks, answer the question, please, kindly. There's people drinking your gin neat. So, Stephen from, did you do a gin swap with Stephen from? Yeah, love it. Love the benefits of all this malarkey. He said he is sipping Stable Yard Cloudy Lemon Gin, but it's still clear because it's neat. Hardcore distillers. So the question is, have you had a Navy strength gin? Yes, no, yes, mate. So it's just me and Rachel so far that are the no's on that one. And I feel yes, lots. All right, Louise.
You need to catch up, Kate. Yeah.
I know, I'm a loser. I feel like a child in the playground that's not drank gin. Anyway, shouldn't use analogies with children and alcohol. Anyway, so is it true that you have another role in your life? You have another job that you have to do for now. We all got one of them jobs we've got to do for now. And actually, when you started this journey in March, it was a bit of a let's give this a go, and then it's all of a sudden turned into making kick-ass gin. Is it? It's, tell us that story of what happened.
So all our friends are major gin drinkers, and we all go.
I like your friends, by the way. There's a few times you've referenced. My friends said
together a lot. Yeah. So it was a bit of a joke of how many gins we actually could get away all together and take, and how many we could have on the table. So one night it was, let's buy a little still, let's make some just for friends. And then we went on the website to order a little still, and I happened to click on 100-litre still and think, that looks fun, let's buy a 100-litre still. Not knowing anything to do about gin, making licenses, nothing. So the still, it's a copper umbilic still from Portugal, arrived in the garage, and my husband then said, and what are you going to do with that? That was March. So there was a lot of learning, and it was a steep learning curve to get it to where we were to launch in December. But we got there and got all the licenses, and that's where we did. So all over summer, all my friends were the research and developers. Every time we went out, it was try this, which do you like? And actually, there wasn't one they didn't like, but the final one is what we sort of settled on. So
how many between March
that was our story of how we got it? Was
between March and kind of the November, where I'm guessing you had 8 batches, right? Okay.
Yeah, eight batches. Yeah. And there wasn't one that we didn't actually like. We did drink them all. So. Yeah.
And you have friends that were good friends at the beginning and now are even better friends, because they are basically like if you have a friend that becomes famous, a friend that makes gin is all of a sudden basically a best friend, right?
Yeah, exactly. We wherever you go now, I'll bring gin. Yes.
Good. Okay. So we had the classic, your firstborn in December. And you launched, and did you launch in your local pub, did you say?
Yes, we did. Yeah, the Running Pump at Catford. We did the launch night. We'd done a flyer drop and a Facebook campaign, and we had no idea how many people were going to be there. And
they
were queued for about a mile either side of the pub. Down the road. It was amazing night. Yeah, the local support was crazy.
Was that on the promise of free gin, or was this just a genuine love of a local business, or a bit of both?
A bit of both, I think. Yeah, we said there'd be a free gin and tonic, and everybody would make use of the free gin and tonic. But a bit of both. And everyone who came, I'm sure most people bought a bottle as well, because we had sold out by the end of the night. So amazing.
So first, so in the December, it was your, what do you call it, the classic, the original? Classic. Okay. Classic. Then came the berry.
Yep.
When did you launch the berry?
Well, we got it ready for the launch night in December.
Okay. So okay. So you had two. So you don't just go out with one gin. You go out with 2 gins.
Yeah. The plan was for one, and then everyone said no, you need a fruity one. So that's what we launched.
I've just got visions of you like around your small local village, and basically everyone knowing you, and all of those people watching this and seeing this and being like, we shaped that gin, we tasted that gin, we were there on the night that gin launched.
Yeah, no, it has been great. And through lockdown, when everybody couldn't do anything and they could walk around the local village, everyone was walking past. Yeah, we were doing gin trades through the gate and leaving bottles for social distancing and things. So yeah, we kept everybody going. And we also actually we did some hand sanitizer for people as well. So we
brilliant.
So, yeah.
So when did the lemon and cardamom gin launch? When did this one come along?
That was, I can't think of the months now with all lockdown.
During lockdown.
Yeah, it was during lockdown. Yeah, because we were struggling to get all the labels and things. So we wanted to launch it about April, and then we struggled to get the labels. So I think it was actually towards the end of May.
Oh, so it's still new. It feels like it's still new. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I might not have had Navy strength yet, but it's still new. And what's the plan then? What now? You know, after, because you said that this has gone really well, didn't you? You know, you were going to go with a summer vibe, and now it's like, don't take it away from me. I want to keep it.
Yeah, the plan always was not to have too many in the range, because a lot of the retailers struggle for room to stock the whole range of the gins. So the plan was to have a summer edition and then a Christmas edition. So I think we'll have to come up with a really good Christmas edition that we are working on now. Something good enough to take this away and bring a Christmas one out. But I think there might be some people not so happy if we take this away.
Yeah, because I can see this, and I said in the live actually in the review, I can see this lasting as a summer, because it's got that sort of slight warmth and spice to it.
Yeah, you could get away with winter, couldn't you? Yeah,
and plus, you know, sat inside drinking gin, I'm pretty easy with what I drink in the winter or the summer anyway. So we've got a Christmas, a winter thing you mentioned a little bit on before. I won't say it out loud. You're playing with some flavors at the moment. And who is in the business then? Who does what? What do you do in the business? Is your husband in the business? Did you say?
No, it's mainly me. I distill it, do all the delivery and bottling and everything. Husband, when we're busy, does come and he helps bottle up and label and deliver when needed, when we've got a rush on. Yeah, but he works full time as well. So
okay. So when he looked at you and said, that's still what you're going to do with it, you basically turned around and make a smashing business, launch it locally, get lots of people drinking gin, make a beautiful label, nice shaped bottle. That's what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, that's your answer.
Yeah. I think I drove him mad. I think I drove everybody mad trying to choose the bottle. It took, I bet we only got the bottle sorted in November. From March, I'd had that.
Really?
I knew what I wanted. I just couldn't find it. So.
And have you done minis as well? What else is in the family? Have you got just full size, or have you got
full size? Right. The range do a small 200ml bottle, which we are going to get. We were hoping to get this year for the summer shows, but obviously they've been cancelled. So we didn't want to just outlay a pallet full of bottles, potentially not to sell them. So we might get some for Christmas, but otherwise it'll be next year. We'll do the 200ml bottles.
Okay, I feel a gift set coming on. You know, I'm a marketeer, right? I feel it. So what do you drink your? Oh, David says no, don't take the lemon away. David, I think do you know David?
Yeah.
David, you're safe for lemon. I feel you're going to be okay. You're going to be one of the lucky ones. What was I going to ask you? Oh yeah. So what do you drink? What's your favourite gin?
My favourite gin is the classic gin. I'm a classic gin and tea girl.
Okay.
GT and the slice of lemon is my thing. But the classic, like that with a bit of apple in, that is my gin. But I do quite like the wild berry one as well. I do, yeah. For not being a flavoured gin girl, I do quite like that. It's more of a summer afternoon or a night, that one, for me.
So, sugar, I'm knocking the table over. So what about tonic? What do you drink? I mean, please tell me you're a tonic. Are you a lemonade person?
No, definitely tonic.
It's like a divisive subject, that.
Yeah, no. I do have quite a few friends who drink it with lemonade, which is, yeah. If they
won't be friends much longer. They were there for the tasting, and then they're good.
Yeah, it's got to be a good tonic. my favourite has to be Fever Tree. I have tried the other ones. There is a great Yorkshire tonic actually, which we have had a sample of. That's really good.
I've heard about Great Yorkshire tonic, or a Yorkshire tonic, and actually Stephen from Daisy Distillery might know about that. Thea says this bottle lady loves your bottle and the label too. Big. I reckon you're saying thumbs. I reckon Thea, you've had a drink and you've gone with thumbs because every live Thea always comments on bottle. She's like a big into buying the bottle, and that's a trend now, isn't it? People are buying gin because they're looking at the shape of the bottle. And
we wanted something different. We didn't want a round bottle, and we wanted something really simple. And then how we got the logo, you can see shining through it as well. That's that was an idea. So we did try all sorts of different label designs and things, and it was actually husband that came up and said, "What about that shape of a label?" So
so we got right, and my husband does that too, and it does my head in. So he looks at you, what are you going to do with that still? And you're like, make a few cracking gins, sell them, do really well, and then he chucks his 10 pence in about the bottle label, and then that's it. He gets his credibility. Oh well, we all know it takes teamwork. So where are you selling at the moment then, or where have you been? So in the pub?
Yeah.
Are you in any retailers, or what's the hope?
All the local retailers, all the farm shops, they've got it in. We've not got it in anywhere big sort of shops or supermarkets yet. There's some, like the local supermarket is like our smallest ones would be probably Booths around in Lancashire. It's possibly to look at eventually, maybe early on next year. But at the minute we're just happy. We sell it online. Ideally, hopefully when the market's set off again and all the shows, we'll get there and get meeting people and but we're doing really well online and local deliveries. We do a free local delivery service within 10 miles of the distillery, so a lot of locals take that up. And if we're coming up with, look at me, I'm like in the Stable Yard Gin Distillery team now. Like we're coming up together with a Christmassy style one, then that always goes down well with local retailers. Oh, Thea says, I'm foreign, English is difficult, especially that thing. Yeah, surfer thing. We'll let you off. Oh well, lovely. Well, I've really enjoyed this gin, and if you haven't seen the review already, please go on. It's the latest review on the homepage and on the reviews page of Sip and Share, and we talk about I wrote a little summary and then did the live review about how this is not a party gin. This is a lemon peel, citrus, slight spicy, clever gin made by, I'm going to make an assumption here, clever people. So it's a gin full of attention to detail. So thank you so much for sharing this with me. It's beautiful. If you haven't already bought it, I think the discount code, does that still work for another few days? It does, yeah, to the end of the week.
Brilliant.
Yeah, for all the gins, it's 20% off all the gins in the range.
Amazing. So if you go to, did we say Sip and Share 20?
It was, yeah.
Sip and Share 20. If I just I'll pin that. So if you use that code Sip and Share 20 on the Stable Yard Distillery website, you can get 20% off all of them. Buy the Navy Strength, buy the original, buy the lemon, and buy the berry. And then when Christmas comes out, we'll ask if we can get a 20% discount again, and we'll add the winter spice thing to our basket too.
Yeah, I might have sent you some samples to see what you think for the Christmas one.
Yeah. Like as if I'm not going to turn around and be like, no, you don't have to. Yes, you do. Very kind. Thank you kindly. We should do a live. So some things that are coming up actually in terms of Sip and Share are we've started doing live group taste testing. I can't get my words out. So if you ever want, Thea says, is Sunday the end of the week?
Yes.
When does it? Yes, it is. Yes. So we've got something coming up with Daisy Distillery actually on the 31st of July, where Stephen is sending a few of us a mystery box to taste. So if you ever want to do a live taste testing on a new flavour, that would be interesting.
Do a new gin taster, yeah.
Ooh. Okay, cool. Right, so the discount code is there until Sunday. The range is on the website. You won't be disappointed if you buy it. Don't share it with anybody. Certainly don't give it to somebody as a new introductory gin. No, they can mess around and taste test elsewhere. unless you think they're going to really, really like it and they're dead classy and you want to impress them, and then you can let them share it. But other than that, don't run the risk of wasting posh gin on people that, you know, might not know what they're talking about.
Probably the if somebody wasn't just too keen on gin, the wild berry one, that's quite a good introductory gin. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll let them off with that. So you can put this bottle in your hand and just give them a little bit of the wild berry one and see how they get on. All right, I'll let you off that. Lorna says sip and share is bad for my liver. Lorna, you're telling me, chicken. We're 10 weeks in here. You are telling me. All right, folks. Thank you so much for that, Sarah. Thank you for sending me that bottle. It was really generous of you, and very best of luck with the winter flavour, whatever may happen.
Yeah. Distilling.
Yeah, get distilling, get tasting, get testing. Folks, I will see you all on Friday night. Yeah, a few days from now for Little Quaker Distillery gin tasting on Friday. But for now, Sarah and I will say goodbye to you. And bye, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks, Rachel. We'll see you soon. Bye.